Good morning, traders. How are we all doing today? Today is July 29th, and we are going to be trading some stocks here. It is July 29th, Monday morning, 7:27, so the market will be opening in just a couple of minutes. Let me go ahead and start sharing my screen with you all, as today we are watching the effects of Mara right now, starting to trail up. And here we go. Starting to trail up very nicely over the weekend, as there was good news that Trump is pro Bitcoin and that he wants to decrease some of the regulatory fees and make it more accessible to everyone. Make it more of an American type thing. He also wants trading to only happen in America, or not trading, but mining. So very interesting to see what'll happen as time goes on. But right now, Mara is pushing up due to the fact that Bitcoin is up and just hit $70,000 from over the weekend. Bitcoin Cash just hit $458 when it was struggling to get past $400 last week. We are now up $64. Just moments ago, we were up $70 on the day. Pretty awesome to be able to wake up and already be in the green. That's what I like about swing trading. I do have several positions open. I have over 7 positions open right now for this small account here that we are growing in front of the public eye. And yeah, good morning to everyone. We are sending out some links. Market opens in 30 seconds. So let's see if I can get these links spread around that fast. I'm putting it on our Discord channel, where we are getting a lot more activity lately. People coming in and wanting to make trades, want to talk and get to know everyone a little better. We had a very good amount of people coming in to our Discord lately. Also have a group of over 70,000 members on the Facebook group, Investing for Beginners community. All right, market is open. We'll see if Mara pushes up or if it starts to sell off. Looks like it may start to begin to sell off, as it is up about 4% on the day, which is okay. We're going to see some pullback before we actually see this thing go to the moon, as they say. So yeah, just give me one more second. I was not able to get my link spread out in just a matter of a couple of minutes. Well, 30 seconds actually, that's all I had, but I am almost done. We are up $63 or 2.5%. My goal on this account is to make anywhere from 1 to 2% a day. That would give me 5% to 10% a week, which would then give me 20% to 40% ROI, return on my investment, or 40% profits on this main account. Now, 40% could be a lot to some people. 40% could literally be $400 on a $1,000 account. It could be $4,000 on a $10,000 account. So whichever number relates to you better, I broke it down for you for both levels. All right. Looks like you guys can hear me okay. You can see me okay. That's great. If you guys have any companies you want me to go over or call out, I can. XZs, good morning. If you had 500, what would you buy? I'd probably buy Mara, but unfortunately, that's not what I do here. I don't tell you what to buy, hold, or sell. I don't give you trade. I don't give you, trade alerts. But right now, we are going to go over some of those oversold companies. As you can see, AMD right now, oversold, consolidating on support. You could see an easy 20% ROI. Amazon also trying to find that support level here at 180, moving up to those 200s, another 20% ROI. Mara pushing up very nicely. NVDA, also the ability to be able to consolidate, potentially go up to this level here for a 10 to 20% ROI. Plug Power, it was going up very nicely from these lows of about 230, and went up 10% over the weekend. So that would have been a nice trade to make. Over $500 you could have made. 10% would have been 50 bucks. TQQQ is very oversold. It'd be a very nice position to take, where you can make another 31%. Now think 31% on $1,000 would be 300 bucks. So on 500 bucks, that'd be about $150. Coney, also very nice. Now Coney does pay a dividend. Coney pays a very nice dividend, very strong dividend. It has been for a while, paying $1.20, $1, $2, $2, $1. Just most recently in July 5th, it paid $1.57 per share out of $20. So with 500 bucks, you could buy 25 shares. As this appreciates and goes up over time, you can make $1.50 per share. So off of $25, you would make 32 bucks a month, around $20 to $30 a month by simply holding your $500 in Coney. So that's something, you know. I'm not sure how much money you want to make XZs, but yeah, definitely very possible. Eric Sanderson in the house. What's going on, Eric? How you doing today? He's calling out ELDN. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Eledon Pharmaceuticals. Eledon Pharmaceuticals. Looking very nice. Got a nice rebound here from looking like it was selling off a little bit from those highs of $5, selling off, finding some support at $1. At about $1 here. Whoops, that is not my horizontal line. And if you guys are interested on the platform I'm using, this is WeBull. If you guys want to know more about how you can sign up with this brokerage specifically and set up your trading platform to look just like mine, I have an entire video on that in our Learn to Earn lesson library. Yes, we do have a library dedicated to you guys. All right, let's see. It looks like it hit some previous resistance levels, about $3.36, has some lows of $1.07. Now, if we look at the 4-hour, let's see what it's doing on the 4-hour. It's showing signs of upward momentum. It is trying to stay above the 180-day moving average. The 20-day EMA looks like it's starting to curl over a bit, but this thing could technically bounce right off of these levels here. And make about a 13 to 15% profit if it does start to go up. So good call out here on this one, Eric. I'm going to go ahead and add this to our stocks watch list, and potentially an oversold company here as well. So thank you for that call out. Very nice. We are now up $82, $83 on the day, 3.82%. That is just fantastic. I do believe that's probably because of mostly Mara. Yep, up 5% on this position for Mara. Amazon looking nice. It was going up. Now it seems like it's just kind of consolidating here. Let's go down to the 5-minute and see kind of what's going on as far as it playing off of Friday to now opening on Monday. It had a nice little push up from lows of 180 to highs of 184. That's about a 2% profit over the weekend. It is now starting to sell off, so be aware of that. NVIDIA, same thing. It looks like it's trading just a bit higher than where it closed on Monday, up about 2% here. Now there is some resistance at about 116, so be aware of that. It may not be able to pass that small resistance level here. Actually, this could be a resistance level as well, and so can this right here. Very heavy resistance level at 114. Plug looks like it is, it is trying to stay with this upward trend here. It looks like it did break it momentarily, down a few cents, nothing crazy. But we may see a lot more selling pressure today on Monday than we do buying pressure, for the simple fact that some of these companies are up if you held over the weekend. So if you held on Friday, you can sell now on Monday. You can wait for a lower entry, get in again, and then sell again. So very interesting, although this is trading right around that previous resistance level. As you can see here, TQQQ trading at that $66 level, where it had some rejection right at those resistance levels, right in this area. So it did pop a little bit higher, but now it is coming down below where that resistance level was. Coney also playing very nice, staying above where it needs to be. Could have bought this at $18 on Thursday and around $19 on Friday. It now just hit $20 for a 10% profit. So XZs, if you're still on watching, you could have literally seen a $50 profit on your $500 position size right here, which would have been very nice for you. So yeah, very cool, very cool. Welcome. All right, so we are up here now. Looks like it is selling off a little bit. We kind of knew that was going to happen playing off this 2290 level. 2290 is a very strong resistance as it has touched 2290 previously back on July 2nd, and history does tend to repeat itself. Again, 2290 here in March, again in April, again in May, again in June, and now again now in July. So it is catching some of that resistance. We'll see what happens as the day plays out. Let's go ahead and look at Bitcoin. What is it doing? Took it to 5-minute. Bitcoin's selling off just like we thought it would, reaching those $70,000 levels, beginning to sell off. We'll see how much of a sell-off this will actually give us. It's going to come down to 69,000. It's going to come back down to the support level of 68,000. We are going to find out. Now, Bitcoin Cash just hit highs of 458. It is pulling back slightly. It is at 453 currently right now, so it has pulled back about 1 to 1.5%. But it's still looking very bullish on the 4-hour chart. If we see a huge dramatic pullback, then obviously Mara will pull back with it. But right now it doesn't look like it's doing much. It looks like it's just kind of consolidating in this level. If we could find some areas of support, which would be just fantastic, right around this area, then we can see that this is creating new support, new opportunity for it to eventually go up to those $73,000 levels where it previously was. So very interesting. I'm excited to see what happens as time goes on. What do you think about Tesla? I'll tell you, because Tesla's on our oversold watch list. So on a 4-hour chart, thanks for asking, XZs, it is staying above the 180-day moving average, the green line. It is staying above it. I did draw this trend line a while back to showcase where that EMA line could probably potentially go. And there it is right there. It is going right along with our plan. Now, this does have a potential area of concern here, right? Okay, if it can bounce above this downward trend line, if it can bounce above it, then we can easily see a breakout, right? And it's going to be right around where that previous support level was, which is now going to be resistance level because it's below it, okay? But if it stays going up along with this trend line here, then we can easily see that if it breaks out below, it'll sell off some more. So what do I think about Tesla? I think it's very bullish right now. It's very bullish. They do have earnings that was released, it says. That's odd. I thought it wasn't until this week. So it looks like they probably expected to have positive earnings, revenue 25.5 billion. I believe we can go to the actual analysis or analyst and what they're saying. Current price right now, price target's 228. They're at 228. Average is 203, high is 310. 40% are saying to buy. As far as financials go, did they get releases? Tesla order flow looking good. Financials not looking bad at all. Total revenue 2.3%. Operating expenses are down. I'd say it's pretty bullish right now. I mean, obviously it can pull back a little bit more, but I'm thinking it's very bullish. This is coming off of those, 180-day AMA levels, and it's already up 5% on the day. So, I mean, you could have You could have definitely invested in this company at the very beginning of the morning here at 221 and been up, you know, 3, 4, 5% right now, 3 or 4%. As it tends to go up, if it goes back up to those highs at $270, you can see a 22% return. So XZs, if you put your $500 in, 22% would be around $110. Around $110. So definitely very cool. Even right now on the 1 minute, right? If you would have invested in this, instead of asking me what to invest in, if you would have noticed that this bounced right here at the EMA and went up to 229, you could add a 2.79% profit, which would have been about 27 bucks on $100. 27 bucks on $100. Oh, I'm sorry, you're saying you have $500. So whatever 27 times 5 is, 125, 130 bucks you could have made just now this morning. Not too bad. If you had $1,000, you would be up 28 bucks. Is that right? Yes, maybe not. My math is a little off this morning. Holy moly, my math is off. 2% of 1,000 is 20 bucks. So you could have made about $10 on $500 investment. Sorry about that, guys. What's a good entry price for Coney? Coney, I would say Coney probably would be right around, where's Coney at? Why is it not showing it? Around like $18 or $19. Now, if we look at the chart, as you can see, it's been in this channel for quite some time. So it has lows of $17, $18 to highs of $20 to $21. So if you can average down and you could just strictly buy in those $17 and $18 ranges, then you'd have a really nice average. As when this spikes up, you can actually buy low at say 18, sell high at 21. You get 18% profit while potentially locking in some dividends. You could be looking pretty good. You know, 20% on 1,000 is $200. So 20% on 500 bucks would be $100 plus your dividends, right? You still got to have dividends. And if you wanted to buy $500 worth, you could buy 25 shares. 25 shares at 500, you get 25 $1.50 dividends. So you can go from making $100 in appreciation to around $30 in dividends, and you could be up $130 in around a month or so when buying low and selling high. Mara pulling back. Mara broke that trend line. Looks like it's going to start coming back down. Went from up $80 to now only up about $50 on the day. So very interesting to see as Mara is beginning to sell off. Again, people locking in profits, getting in at a really good price point on Thursday and Friday. Again, if you were buying in at $19, $20 or so, that's a 15% profit over the weekend. That's 150 bucks on a $1,000 investment. Still up 2%, not bad. Starting to sell off though, for sure. Let's see, Amazon looking like it's still not doing much, right? Especially when you look at the 1 hour chart. We need this thing to move. We need this to start pushing up even higher. AMD starting to push up very nicely. Nice green candle breaking out from those resistance levels. You know, easily be able to see AMD go up, you know, 28% when it does finally decide that it wants to, right? NVIDIA starting to go up as well. Very nice push up. Now we do have some anticipated or most anticipated earnings releases this week. I believe AMD was one of them. NVIDIA, Microsoft, Apple. We have quite a bit of tech companies, Qualcomm, all reporting this week. So definitely be aware of that. TQQQ wanting to push up above those resistance levels. If it does push up, then this will obviously become a support level. And Coney, because of Bitcoin, it is selling off just a little bit here. Now, if we go back to Bitcoin and look what's going on, 69,000, 350, still a great price point to be in. You know, obviously getting rejected at that $70,000 level, but not too bad at all as far as its upward momentum trend line, right? If it can stay going upward, creating upward momentum, then it'll stay along with this trend line very nicely. Same with Bitcoin Cash. It's only gone down a few points. It's gone from 458 to 451 or 450 back up. So there is some resistance here at 458. Doesn't mean it has to continue to rise, but I think it will. I believe this can probably get to 460, 470 by the end of the day. Looks like we're back up $60 in profit on the day right now. And so there definitely is potential for this. Now I did sell Chipotle Mexican Grill the other day. I believe it was on Friday. I did see a huge spike. Where was that spike at? It was right here. It was on the 24th, which was on Wednesday. I was able to sell this and make about a 16% profit by selling it early. Now, why wait for this to get up to here when it already did, right? So it's already gone according to my plan. Now, Chipotle Mexican Grill can also be a good buy at $49, $50 for potential bounce all the way back up to those $69 levels, which would give you about a 37% profit. But again, we're going to wait for more signs. If it can break out past this previous resistance level, which is why it would be red, if it can break out past this previous support level, which it didn't recently stay on support, it actually crashed, made a lower low, creating a new support level. Then if it breaks this resistance level, which used to be an old support at $50.54, then we can see it even go up even further, which would just be fantastic. Even right now, buying from 49.60 to 50.54, that's up 1.66%. So that's not too bad. That's really nice. I may consider buying some more of these very soon, as that would be a great entry point. A very good entry point, my guys and my gals, my guys and gals. All right, all right, all right. Looking good, doing good. How was your guys' weekend? Hope you guys all had a great weekend. I was busy. I had a very busy weekend. Always doing stuff, always going places. Working on the channel, working on all of this stuff. Very nice. It looks like it's going to potentially break that resistance level. There it goes. Broke that resistance. Now we can start seeing some signs of upward momentum potentially. This thing can start to actually increase, and it could just come right back down to $49. It could actually continue to sell off and go down to $30 if it wanted to. So we're going to be very cautious when entering this if we do decide to buy a couple shares. Very nice though. Very nice reversal on CMG. Bitcoin wanting to push up. It looks like it's trying to get there. Bouncing off of that 180-day moving average. Very nice. If it does, we can see this bounce up. If not, it can sell right back off. But as you can see, it went all the way down. Found areas of support right around that $69,000 level. Bitcoin Cash selling off. All right, they're down 10 points, which is about 2% already. 2% from highs of 458 to lows of 448 now on the day. Mara trying to bounce off of those levels as well. And we'll see what happens. It doesn't have to stay along with this trend line. But if it does, we're going to be in the money even more. If it doesn't, well, then it'll sell off and we can buy more in this lower area. It's just the way it has to be. CMG. I need to put CMG back on the oversold watch list. It already is on the watch list. Where? Where is CMG? Right there. Right there. Yes, it is. All right. 50.58. 50.58. 50.56. All right. CMG is finally showing signs of some confirmation here. We can stay going above this line, guys. This can be a great opportunity to make some money, as it is lower than where we previously imagined. You can get a 40% profit. 40%. That's almost half of your investment. You invested $1,000, you can make $400. And if you know, some of my viewers out there have $10,000 to invest, you can make $4,000 on this swing trade. Doesn't look like it's showing any signs of slowing down. 50.77. 50.81. For some reason this is not working. Hold on, give me 1 second here. 1 second, guys. 1 second. I'm gonna have to close out my WeBull and get back in. For some reason it's being kind of dumb. There we go. That work out better? Yeah, it is pulling back. So huge red candle here. I'm gonna put it up a little bit higher for the fact that it did touch this level and it's coming back down on the 5-minute. Now I can say that it got up to 50.85. That's actually probably a little bit more accurate anyways. 50.85. Actually, that's more accurate. 50.82. 50.82. What does that mean on the 1 hour? Whoa, that was weird. 50.82. So it may just trade in this little trend line for a while. It may break out, it may not. We are seeing some signs of RSI going up, MACD going up, larger green blocks or boxes as the MACD begins to go up. I mean, we can see this go up a little bit higher, but yeah, very cool. Very cool indeed. I'm excited to be here with you guys. It's one of my favorite parts of the day, is hanging out with you all, talking about stocks, seeing which ones are hot, which ones are not, etc. So if this pulls back again down to those $49 to $50 levels, I may consider buying. If it breaks above, I may also consider buying just to catch that upward momentum. And potentially if it goes around $50, I'd say that's a pretty cool buy point area as well if it comes back down. Now, it may not, right? It's been consolidating in this area for quite some time. I'd say for a few days, if not almost a week. Huge downward trend, but hopefully this is signs that it possibly will curl over and begin making those upward direction that we want it to go. Remember, we want to make sure that we invest in something that is going up and not down. Okay, Bitcoin retracing back to those $450 levels. Same with Bitcoin, starting to push up, which means Mara is going to continue to push up as well. Probably catching some newer highs on the day. Still up about $60 on the day, which is just fantastic. Up $45 on this single position. And yeah, looks like it's still going right along with our trend line. If I look at the 4 hour, had a little bit of a hiccup here, but still right on the money with that trend line. If I were to even just escalate it out a little bit more, say 11 or 12 days, you can see it has plenty of room to move to continue those trend lines that we have set for it. So yeah, pretty cool. Gonna see what happens. Remember, you guys can catch me every day at market open, anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, Monday through Friday. As long as the market's open, you can guarantee that I will be live streaming right here with you all. Some days I make some good trades, some days I make bad trades, some days I don't make any trades at all. But sometimes when you're in doubt, the best position you could take is no position at all. And as I do try to educate you all on some of my best practices that you guys can use and adopt as your own, I do encourage you all to think for yourself and learn what strategies and what techniques work best for you. So yeah, guys, you know, we never trade in anything that we don't understand. We don't trade based on other people's opinions. And that is going to save you a lot of heartache and despair when it comes to trading stocks. Now, take Intel, for example. We must understand that our 4 focuses before taking a trade. I say this all the time. I'm going to sound like a broken record, but one is to make sure that direction is in your favor. You want to see direction in your favor like this. As it was going up, it was in your favor, so you want to invest in something that is going up. Number 2 would be identifying previous patterns. So by understanding previous patterns, where the stock has been, where it's going, it kind of tells a story of what it can possibly do next. Now, patterns do tend to repeat themselves. They don't always have to, but they do tend to repeat themselves the vast majority of the time. Now, our third key focus is making sure you understand key levels. By understanding key levels, like where your support levels can be drawn, where your resistance levels are, can help you identify entry points or good buy areas and exit points, good selling areas. Anything in between is kind of just filler buster, right? And number 4, making sure you never invest in something number 4 is understanding opportunity cost and making sure that you have a good opportunity cost. I would not invest, $1,000 to make a buck, but I might invest $1,000 to make $100 or $200 or $300. So definitely know what your opportunity cost is for each one. Also know what your risk tolerance is. I might put $1,000 into this trade, but I'm only risking 1%. If it goes down, 1% from where I bought, then I lose about $10. So I'm risking $10 to potentially make $100. That's a 1 to 10 risk to reward ratio. If you guys want to learn more about that, I have videos in the Learn Lesson Library playlist available on YouTube and on our Discord server, as well as, soon it'll be on our actual website, www.investingforbeginnerscommunity.com. We are official. Go check it out. We have helpful tools and resources to help you guys become better investors. You can definitely even check it out real quick. Let me go to that site here, and I can show it all to you. As you can see here, Investing for Beginners Community, we have a home, a trading tools page, and a blog. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel for a chance to win a $100 gift card by simply subscribing right now that you're watching, or you can subscribe on the actual website itself. We also have cool videos and stuff like that. So when you do sign up with our newsletter, you get access to a free ebook, Financial Freedom Can Be Easy 10-Step Guide, a free budget template that you can plug and play, add your numbers to help you with step number 3 to get onto financial freedom, as well as other perks. You get a free invitation to our private investing group of over 70,000 members. You also get a link to our Discord server right here, Facebook, Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram. Definitely check it out. I also have blogs that are out right now, like how to make $100 in less than 4 hours. As you can see here, made $100. I have another one that I posted very recently, how to set up your WeBull platform right here. If you guys like the WeBull platform, you could definitely check that out. And I go into more detail about Chipotle Mexican Grill and the reverse stock split 50-1. If you want to learn more about me in general, how I started investing community with over 100,000 members, and how I'm able to grow small accounts to real life-changing amounts of money, then definitely subscribe to the channel. As you can see here, I got my Dodge Challenger. Love that thing. Made it all through investing. Now, the trading tools. The trading tools is what I wanted to show you guys. Very simple, very easy to use. Trading tools. We have the most useful tools you can use as a beginner investor. We offer the most current earnings releases. I do need to update this. The updated one is in our Discord. Current economic calendars, so you can see exactly what's going on per day, per hour, per country if you wanted to. We have the house price index coming out at 2.2%, not too bad. And we have some other reports coming out this week as well. So I believe Wednesday is a major one. We have the unemployment rate that's coming out, as well as some mortgage and employment benefits. So there's a lot of information here. The FOMC rate decision is going to be releasing at 2 p.m. on 2 p.m. on Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, 2 p.m. on Wednesday. So a lot of great information here. We also have an advanced real-time chart where you can plug and play exactly what you want. You can, if we're looking at Mara today, you can put in Mara, and you can see exactly what Mara is doing. You can see other indicators, technicals, stuff like that, all right here. If you want to, right there, it's available to you right here. If you don't want to download WeBull. We'll also go over the 3 stages of reversal, 3 stages of position size. I think those are very important for any new investor to know. Stage 1 and stage 2, we do not like to invest in those stages. Stage 3 is the stage that we'd want to invest in the most, showing signs of upward momentum, direction, and clear indication that you're actually going to get paid and make some money. It's not going down anymore, but actually going up. Also, I have support and resistance, easy chart to showcase when a support level actually turns into a resistance level, and vice versa, when a resistance level turns into a support level, and a nice risk reward win rate calculator or chart that you can see. As you can see, my 1 to 10 ratio is not on here. One of the best risk reward ratios you can have is a 1 to 5, and all you have to do is be 20% right and you can be profitable. Now if you're 60% right, that'd be nice, because then you'd win 5 out of 5 trades, which makes you more like 100% profitable. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed all the information that we shared with you. If you did, then definitely consider subscribing to the channel, smashing that like button, and getting involved in the community, guys. That's what it's all about. If you want to talk to me, you can reach out to me via Instagram or Discord. You can also talk to like-minded individuals such as yourself that want to learn more about investing, making money through day trading, swing trading, even dividend investing and long-term trading. That's how I started over 6 years ago, making anywhere from 10 or 20% a year in dividends, monthly paying income, companies that pay stocks monthly and quarterly, or pay dividends monthly and quarterly, and how now I'm able to make 10 to 20% a week, which correlates to anywhere from 20 to 40% a month. So very cool, very awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for spending a part of your day with us. Thank you for your time, and remember, let's end the year on a green note. See you all tomorrow, guys, or in later on today's recap video. Thank you, and have a great day.